So this week we have been basically going to different businesses, handing out resumes, and introducing ourselves. And I'm not gonna lie, it could be scary because you're putting yourself out there. Like, it's different when you do it online because, like, it's online. You're just like, yeah, maybe 300 people will see it, or maybe one person will see it. But when you're actually going to the establishment and you're introducing yourself and you're just like, hey, I would love to work here. This is my resume. If you ever need anything, reach out to me. And they can put a face to the name. I was talking to my mom about it. I said, yeah, I'm going to this company, and but it looked like it was gated off, like you can't get in there. And I was just like, I'm gonna try. Who knows? It may not be gated off. It may be gated off. So I'm gonna take my chance. So I drove, and it was the first time I ever saw the doors open. I was just like, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drive in. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble, but I'm gonna drive in because this looks like a place you need a badge, like, to park. So I was like, ooh, security. So I finally went in, and I was just like, hi. I introduced myself, and, cool lady. And she was just like, you look like a good kid, so I'm gonna vouch for you. I'm like, really? That's great. And I've been meeting, like, great people. And yes, it's only probably like a 5-minute conversation. Like, a pitch should not be more than 5 minutes unless you're doing a presentation. So introduce myself, we have like banter, and I don't know, I feel really confident. I'm doing great things, and I'm putting myself out there. I'm even calling so people can hear my voice and be like, hey, like, I recently just applied for this position, the whole works. But I was talking to my mom, and she was just saying, like, how much I've grown. And it brought back to those situations where we're in our life, we're facing our challenges, we're putting ourselves first, we're focusing on our health, and we're doing all these things, taking care of family, doing this, yada, 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 trying to build a business, get healthcare. We're doing so many things, and we're powering through. But sometimes it's nice, and you need moments to be like, let me check in on how far I've come, and, give myself a little praise, because sometimes we forget to do that. I'm guilty of doing that. I'm not going to lie to you. I am guilty of doing that. And I am proud of myself. Last year, I would not be doing this. I would be like, you know what? I'm going to need, like, that's not how you do things. Or, like, I don't know, like, I felt like that would be embarrassing to do. Like, I was kind of shy, but I wasn't. But I was just like, I don't know. So I'm putting myself out there, and I have so many interests, and I'm not limiting myself. And I think that's very important. Do not limit yourself, because you're made to be whatever you want to be. Your purpose is whatever connects with you, and connect with it. And trial and error. Nobody get it perfect, the first time. Like, you have to work hard for what you want. And especially when you're breaking generational curses and, like, bad habits, old patterns, old mindsets, that's hard work that you're putting for yourself and making those forward movements. Even, like, the psychological part, that's work. When I work on my mind, it takes a lot of work. And today I was just like, man, I am so tired. I'm so tired, but I need to go to these places. And I pushed myself. But I was able to, rest. But I think I'm going to rest for the rest of the day. and, like, do, like, electronic stuff on Friday. I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm putting myself out there, even through digital way and then the physical way. And everybody can do it. So don't be shy. And, there's some nice people out there, and, and the people that are not nice to you, that's their problem. Honey, that has nothing to do with you. That has absolutely, anybody who shows you any type of bad energy, they're just hurt. something made them upset that has nothing to do with you. You keep on being your loving and light and kind self, and don't take on that energy, and do not get discouraged. This is truly from the bottom of my heart, because I always thought it was my fault, or I caused something, or, you know, and it's easy to think that. I'm not going to say that it's not, but just remember to check in on yourself and be like, hey, that has nothing to do with me, and I'm going to keep pushing. So keep pushing. This is take 2, and we're doing the thing. We're doing all the things. So I'm excited to see what's next.